Woof woof! Hello everybody, Shuffle Woof here with a new album review. Today we will be discussing the new Car Seat Headrest album, The Scholars. Car Seat Headrest needs little introduction. They are hardly one of the most popular indie rock bands to come out of the furry community. Iconic, on Bandcamp, they began releasing music in 2010 with a series of numbered albums that were never re-released off the Bandcamp website. These same bedroom rock vibes carried over onto My Back Is Killing Me Baby. After this, though, came the album most people hail as the most iconic Car Seat Headrest release ever, Twin Fantasy. Like many others, I have a special spot in my heart reserved for this one. It is nothing short of iconic and I am happy to have grown up with it throughout the years. Over the next few years, they released more Bandcamp albums like Monomania, Nervous Young Man, and How to Leave Town, before finally getting signed to Matador Records in 2015. Their production started to sound cleaner and leaned less into bedroom indie as they started to release under this label, with albums like Teens of Style and the iconic Teens of Denial. We even saw Car Seat Headrest remake Twin Fantasy in 2018, making it sound even better with their new resources and experience. The last major Car Seat Headrest release beyond this point was 2020's Making a Door Less Open, though they have also released 2 live albums since. The Scholars marks their first major album release in 5 years, so naturally there was a lot of hype for it, especially after how well the singles went down with their audience. Before we start, I know that there is a detailed plotline for this album, which I am a huge fan of. The band's storytelling is great from front to back. I enjoy that there are furry characters in the artwork and songs. While I will be focusing more on the music itself rather than digging deep into the album's concept, do know that I really enjoy the band's ambitions in this regard. There is plenty to sink your teeth into here if you are a nerd for storytelling. This 70-minute album kicks off with the opener, CCF, I'm Gonna Stay With You. Starting with a simple piano intro, it slowly introduces cinematic drums, guitars, and chants, building up to a warm and very catchy hook. The subtlety of the horn, synth, and acoustic work is nice across this one, and the dynamics between the verses and choruses are great as well. On top of that, the storytelling is quite interesting, serving as a good intro for the character Dialco. The next track, Dever-O, references the character Dever-O who constantly feels the pressure of upholding his family name and traditions, while struggling with his identity, both in terms of sexuality and career interests. The storytelling takes the spotlight here, the backing instrumental being a gentler guitar-led piece of indie rock. It is nice on the ears. Lady J approximately seemingly follows an argument between the character Mallory and his mother, which in turn leads to his mother accepting him as a trans man. It is intense as it is heartwarming, especially when Mallory asks, "Am I dead?" and his mother responds, "No, you're my son," at the end of the track. This is another one where the story is spotlit, but the instrumental carries its weight as well, the simple but dynamic acoustic backing adding a lot of oomph to the lyrics. Next is The Catastrophe. Good luck with that, man, following a group of college friends who debate forming a rock band of clowns. The peppy drums, acoustics, and bursts of electric guitar add a lot to this one's mood. I love how high energy the bridge gets with its electrifying guitar riffs. Thrilling song. Equals follows Dialco sympathizing with his social outcast college professor Pheromones, the song being a meditation on cancel culture. I enjoy this song's conversational nature, and there are some cute builds instrumentally, even if the story seems to be the track's main focus. Gethsemane, the impressive multi-phased lead single for this album, follows the character Rosa, who can absorb people's pain, and how she is taken hostage by a character called the Behemoth. There are plenty of biblical references laced throughout this one. It is quite dense lyrically speaking. Throughout this song's different phases, we are getting eerie bells, aggressive guitars, plenty of vocal and instrumental variation, and a banger refrain that caps the song off. This song is extremely dynamic, and nothing short of epic in proportion, given how it achieves all this while being 11 minutes long. Perhaps the most impressive feat on this album. Following this is another 11-minute track, Reality, which I also love. The lyrics here return to the college rock band of clowns, whose leader, the Chanticleer, supposedly died, leading to the bandmates mourning and leaving the band. It is a touching meditation on overcoming grief, Car Seat Headrest taking a more straightforward indie rock approach but in a way that adorns the lyrics well. The instrumental is as tender as it is smoky. I love the pretty acoustic work all across this one as well as the pretty swells of horns and electric guitar. This one gives me a bit of a David Bowie vibe in its writing and delivery, very sentimental. Next is the most ambitious track on the record, Planet Desperation, which is a multi-phased behemoth that is almost 20 minutes long. This song follows a gradually dying Hyacinth, the dean of Parnassus University, witnessing his campus being destroyed by a rival, Clown College, after he's been poisoned by said clowns. This track takes many twists and turns throughout its runtime, giving us piano sections, abstract guitar playing, harder rock bits, keyboards, tender acoustics, bongos, organs, and a massive callback to the refrain from Gethsemane. There are certain sections I do feel could have been shorter, and there is one section where the Chanticleer speaks with a pitched-down vocal that is not my favorite, but with a track this long I have to respect the many other elements that make it as impressive as it is. A whole adventure of a track, and a crazy character piece for Hyacinth. Ironically, after this huge track, the album ends with its shortest song, True/False Lover. This track serves as a closing note for the album's narrative, where it is revealed that the Chanticleer faked his own death. I enjoy that this instrumental is peppy and fun, but I personally am not clicking with it as a closer due to its brevity and how sudden of a tone shift it feels like after the emotional 20-minute epic that came before it. Overall, I think Car Seat Headrest has done it again. Their lyricism and their ear-for-long, impressive indie rock bangers is still alive and well. I love how deeply they go into emotional and character-led storytelling. Given its uniquely detailed concept and emotional highs, I hope it will be remembered as a notable moment for many in the Car Seat Headrest fandom. We are eating well with this album. Car Seat Headrest, you shuffled my woofs. Woof woof.